button. Hee hee.
Sure, that's your cue.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll be back.
Wait, Q for what?
You're the note taker person because you took my role on that a while ago.
Not really. I've only been taking notes on like the important things that I felt like needed to be taken note on.
Okay, I'm gonna just write down a note that says, Discount Kikimora lost their child. Didn't want us to murder someone for them.
Yes, that is literally pretty much all it is. Just a discount Kikimora wanting us to go to the outskirts of town and murder a noble.
Yeah, but we don't have any information on this noble.
Yeah, they're
With that being
also
said,
wanting us to rob them basically by the end.
well, noble ain't gonna use the money anymore.
Watch the child not even be dead. Like this noble had adopted the child, and like and the discount Kikimora is just pissed off about it.
No, because we checked with the malice and all that shit checked to make sure that they weren't lying or saying bullshit to us.
Yeah, that's true. I know. This just all seems very strange, and my brain's like, yeah, no, I don't trust that.
Well, it's also the fact of, do we want to judge the book by its cover?
Yes.
It's a creepy-ass cover, but we've met intimidating people in this city that are innocent and harmless. And I've had past campaigns where the most innocent
Like
and cute things are the deadly things. Brookman is not exactly a flower bed of joy.
He's not intimidating, though.
Not to you, apparently.
No, he literally just walked up to Everly. It was like, what you looking for? And she's just like, I don't know. I'll let you decide. He's like, bet. That was literally it.
What about Captain Hold? Or pissed off Lily, for that example, also.
And for all we know, this thing could be the reason why everyone is like still asleep. Yeah, I just ticked weirdly.
Yeah, too bad someone doesn't have detect magic.
Man, whenever I have that spell, I never need it.
Honestly, do you know what my first thought was about this person when we first met them? It's, what if they aren't evil? What if they're a god? A very creepy looking god, but we haven't seen any descriptions of most of the gods in Thor's world.
This is true. The only lively being that's possibly a god that from I'm just saying like just kind of like in general from like everyone so far is Everly, and that was her meeting Neil.
So far as we know, we know about two gods existing, in this world at least.
I don't even know if Neil's like a god. I just know they exist. They were my book, the magnet book.
Also, there's another reason that I doubt that she specifically is the one that caused the people to go to sleep. Because if she was, why'd she keep the other adventurers asleep instead of trying to wake them up too? Or better yet, wake up some of the criminals and get them to do it. They probably wouldn't question any of this.
They really wouldn't.
Yeah.
They would just do it. And I mean,
Hell, half of them probably wouldn't even ask you about the money. They'd just be like, we get to murder someone? We get to murder a
yeah.
noble?
We could probably ask that when they get back.
I feel like half this session is going to just be like, how do we debate this with this person on their logic?
Just over here, like, Everly doesn't really like killing anyone, especially like when she doesn't like really know everything. Because again, she's like a neutral good character.
Mm-hmm. Mine is true neutral, and he is not opposed to murdering.
Sorry.
Kane is true neutral, and he's not opposed to killing. Hell, his old job, there was a lot of time where he wasn't given any information. He was just sent to murder something, or kill a large group of something.
Yeah. But see, this is Everly's like first like time just existing. So like
Yeah, I see your point. The thing is, though, Kane is
Everly's
also very hesitant to this, mostly because the last time he took on a job with no context, or very limited context, it's what killed his loved one. It's like, that's what made them lose. They weren't given enough information, and they turned out they were outright lied to. They were sent into a losing battle, so to speak. Sent against something that they weren't prepared for at all. I didn't even know what they were looking for. Kind of like fighting a Hydra with a pea shooter. And honestly, I'm trying to figure out what this woman is, species-wise. Because she's not an undead in most situations of what that would be described as.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, with undead, if they come back in D&D logic, they don't come back with their memories.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that she's still somewhat alive means a few possibilities. Two of which are very bad.
Hear these possibilities just to hear them.
One possibility is, and this is one of the less bad ones, she could be just a god. A deity, just a deity involving death or something like that. Because it's possible for a god to have a baby.
Yeah.
Another possibility is the noble or someone else cursed her to be like this. She has to keep walking the earth, even though she's rotting, and doesn't get to peacefully die. Another one, which is more plausible, is she's a demon. Outright demon. And she's just inhabiting this corpse. And the final one is she's a caster who made a deal with someone.
Why my brain just went, she's a lich.
Possibly. That's kind of where the last possibility goes towards, too. The weirdest part is the fact she can break the fourth wall.
Yeah, that's like the weirdest bit of them all.
Which just sounds like off-brand Kikimora.
It is hilarious that she's not taking any offense to that, too. She's just
Well, Thor
letting
hasn't
us
watched
call
it.
her that. Huh?
Well, Thor hasn't watched the show. So I assume the character hasn't either. Which begs the question, who do you think is most likely of the characters in this campaign, of the NPCs at least, to watch Owl House?
Everly.
No, NPCs. I know that your character and my
NPC.
character are dead giveaways for having people watch it. I feel like you, me, and
Zoe.
Ripple would be watching
Zoe.
it all as a group.
I could see Zoe watching it.
Really?
Yes. Just for the gayness.
Did we ever get confirmation on that from Zoe? Or are we just assuming it about Zoe?
Oh, I'm so assuming. But, like,
Shara!
am I wrong? They are giving the most gay vibes I have ever seen.
Big plot twist. Zoe's just like, and here's my wife.
Literally, Everly would just be like Everly would be like, "Aw," but I'm over here like, I fucking called it.
Or even the bigger plot twist. Zoe walks out, and here's my husband. Everyone just jaw drops confusion.
Zoe would probably also have like the most support for that kind of shit too. Like,
but yeah, I'm having a difficult time with it. Because on one hand, Caden has no problem with killing a noble. Especially given the context he has been given. But he's also not an idiot. Contrary to being a barbarian, he's not a moron. And he doesn't jump into things head first anymore.
it's just like, I don't understand any of why you're like. She just doesn't understand like any of it.
Yeah. Also, I like how Thor was reacting to the sudden just whiplash that Cain was getting with his emotions on this situation.
Yeah, that was great.
It's just like creepy as fuck, creepy as fuck, creepy as fuck. Money? I'm listening. Hold the fuck up.
So creepy. So creepy.
It's less so creepy, it's more of suspicious as fuck now. And Cain was right to be suspicious because apparently he was murdering a noble that's needed to get the money. And if we succeed in this, it's a double-edged sword on... Even if we have the money, how do we explain to everyone how we got it?
Yeah.
Oh, a lovely little old lady with rotting skin gave it to us. We
would
helped
have
her find
so
her
many-
kid.
They would have so many concerns. And then probably
Yeah.
ask how the hell you convinced Everly to get in on it, and she'd be like,
I picked her up and she didn't have a choice. We know that's what would happen. I just pick you up and put you over my shoulder. Come on, Everly.
yeah, she'd just be like, okay, I guess this is happening.
Again.
Okay.
That'll be the third time I've picked you up. Carry you
Eh.
somewhere. Like a little bag of potatoes. Pat pat.
Yeah, Everly is not having a fun time being picked up and carried. At least the ways you've been doing it. Because the first time you just threw her over your shoulder, didn't you?
I think that was both times he did that.
Yeah, she's not enjoying that. She does. That's probably like the
Okay.
one thing
The
that like
next time he
Everly
picks
is
you
like.
up, he'll give you the little princess carry.
She would probably be very confused. See, with Everly, I'm thinking like give her like more of a piggyback ride, and she'll be like, you know what, I vibe with this.
And he just picks you up, puts you on his back, and gives you a piggyback ride. You just ride me into battle.
Ha!
It would be the ultimate combo. Think about it, Shara. Everly, I need healing.
Yep.
Thanks. Back to punching monsters.
Guiding bolt. Ka-tew!
We would be the ultimate combo.
Sorry, I found a new fandom.
Oh no.
And I am definitely being sucked into it.
Sure, I know. Did you forget what happened to the last time you did that?
Depends which fandom are we looking at this from that point.
Depends. What was the last fandom that happened with you?
Let's see. I'm not that into Supernatural yet, so I wouldn't say I've joined that fandom.
How was it getting close to that fandom? I thought it died out. Kind of like the show did.
And I started watching it with Sarah, my roommate sister. I'd probably have to say the Owl House is probably like the latest one still.
Then
I'm
yeah.
still very attached to my character. She's just a baby.
Just a baby.
No, I think this one is going to be a bit more of a. This one's going to be a little more fun.
Okay, hear me out about this session. Because Thor mentioned it's not permanently canon. We go through it, we see how it goes, and if it does end well, we keep it canon.
If
If not, it was all a dream.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Like, if
I
it
will
goes
just
well,
never explain how we both had the same dreams.
Everly will just be like, "I found a way to do it."
Carefully
Thanks to
stay
you.
out of my head.
I was not purposely trying to get in your head. I was trying to get in someone else's head.
Kane just taps his head and says, I feel so violated.
These two layers can go bye-bye. But no, so the fandom that I'm looking to be incorporating myself into is the Welcome Home fandom.
Oh dear.
I've been sitting here making a character this entire time. I still have to name the character, but I will send you a screenshot of what I've got so far. Close. No. You're here. Boop. Oh yes, I sent you a sketch of what my little puppet would look like.
Oh. He's a puppet, Shara.
Yeah.
We need a chaotic voice of reason. This is not animal. You and me are too good at thinking things through.
Yeah.
And Thor's just quickly realizing this, it seems. I would have laughed my ass off if I literally just went, and Kane goes back to sleep.
Dude, no, I was about to say Everly would probably do the same thing. She'd probably just go to her room. But like we're both like fully awake though. That's like the biggest issue. It's
Kane
like
does not care.
if anything, Everly would probably go to her room, pull out her book of Neil, and be like, Neil, help. There's some freaky deaky shit going on here, man. Be my best friend and help me.
So I probably thought they would have had us fighting something by now. Also, I just realized something. We only know that the people in the tavern are asleep. We don't know if everyone is asleep.
She's knocked on all the doors, and no one has responded.
As I said, we only know everyone in the tavern is asleep. We haven't checked all the other buildings.
Amber Ruby.
Tap, tap, tap on door. We open the wide open door and just find Amber passed out holding one of my sister's books.
I am struggling.
Which I still like that that's a fact of this world now, and Kane is gonna kill his sister if we ever see her again. Because do you remember what that plot point was?
One of the characters was a Goliath.
Not just that a bunch of the characters are apparently based off her family.
Yeah, I feel like you would only care because it's him.
He just calmly puts on his knuckles. Echo, I need to have a chat with you. I turn around and I see Echo running. Get your skinny ass back here.
You're going where? Right, that's. No, I remembered that much. I just didn't remember like what he went by. The The Owl House fandom is wholesome as hell. This world is not so much. I think that's probably why I like it so much. Yes. I swear to God, if your brother gives me a spoon, I get every right to shoot him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Mm, I'm back. So, what was your guys' decision?
Inconclusive.
You you care to elaborate? Like, huh?
We have so many questions continuing to this. It's gonna literally be like an hour of us just talking to this person.
That's fine. Let's go.
Like, they're asking us to kill someone, and Everly's over here like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Uh huh.
She's a neutral good character, so like,
And Kane's true neutral, but he's not super trusting of people offering him this much money for something so simple. If we were to find out that it's a corrupt ass noble and the kingdom wouldn't care if they died, then it's a different story.
we
Look,
were also wondering why they didn't just ask the criminals to do it. They would do it without question and would
Yeah.
not care about the money.
Why us two specifically get to stay awake? Like, did they not? Are they also the one that put Mary full of sleep? That's the other question we have.
look, both of you. I know you don't trust me, but
Clearly.
this, yeah, this
Everybody
noble
smacks him
is
upside the head.
this noble is as corrupted as well a dead toe. They're selling people on the black market.
That is all you had to say. Kane immediately picks up Everly, puts her on his back, and says,
Hey,
"Which way is the noble's house?"
They're on a carriage on the outskirts of this
Ah,
place.
yes. Come along
Yes.
now, Everly. We have murder to do. And he just
Before
skips
you
out the
leave,
door.
before you leave,
Mm-hmm.
this noble has a caravan of people. They're in dire condition, and one such as myself knows all. Some of
Mm-hmm.
those things are monsters.
Hmm.
Be careful which caravan he has. If it's the people, liberate them. And if it's the monsters, kill them. Or have the monster kill the noble. If you're not so comfortable with that, dearie.
Is this considering the fact of feeding the noble to the monsters?
Well, that's if the noble has a monster with it.
I feel
But
like your situation, if we give the noble over to the peasants or the slaves, they would also possibly deal with this problem for us.
well, the slaves are normal people, and they aren't like they would probably be heavily malnourished if they're in dire condition.
So what I'm hearing is tie up the noble, then throw him to the slaves.
Probably would be a good
Okay, do we have rope?
idea. All right then, dearies. And this thing disappears on the spot.
yeah, Lisa, so that.
I'm always watching.
And that's even creepier. Are we sure we
I'm
can't set
still
them on
wondering if
fire?
that's a. I still am wondering if that's a god because the amount of information they know.
Who knows?
You do. Like I'm legitimately wondering: is this like out of canon? Kane won't know this. Is that a god?
I don't know.
Thor.
I don't know.
You're the DM. You get to pick what things are.
I may have power, but apparently not in this session.
Anyway, let's go find the caravan.
Okay. And Kane walks out the door with Everly piggybacking.
I
Both
would
of you give
say
me
let's
an
find the.
insight check.
Airamsay.
That
Well,
is a. Oh yeah, you're the one that's leading. I'm not trying even with this.
No, tell me the rolls. Tell me the rolls. I didn't
No,
hear you roll.
no, I'm letting Shara deal with his insight.
Did you get a nat 1?
No, not that bad, but still not good.
Shara?
I got 12.
13?
I got nothing.
Hmm. Shara, you sense no life at all. Alright, let's
No.
continue. You
Mm.
both are walking towards the other end of Asheville. You both have only ever been in one entrance to Asheville, and that's the one from the forest. The one where you guys came from after exploring the shipwreck and all the other stuff around. Near the lake, the awakened trees, Everly with your temple, 13, and Kane with like going out for the shipwreck. There's another entrance on the far end side of Asheville. Hold on, let me just pull up the file so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Alright, hold on. I had a scratchy. And
Too bad Everly isn't awake. Or not Everly. Too bad Amber isn't awake so we couldn't get those weapons or whatever was in that chest.
who knows? So there's an entrance right about here. Oh god, I need a different pen. Hold on. There's an entrance. That's even worse. There's an entrance right here, and an entrance right here. So it's going northeast. The other entrance. You guys pass um, the archives, and a bit of ways you pass this dilapidated windmill. Looking at this thing, it almost looks like a windmill, but a lighthouse at the same time. It looks completely ruined and destroyed. You could see that there's a hole gaping in, and you both feel air just rushing at you from this direction. And as air's rushing in, within this dilapidated looking lighthouse windmill thing, you hear the windmill turn in a creaking motion. And then you hear gust of wind flow inside this thing, almost sounding like a howl or a cry. It feels odd to you both that you've never heard this thing before, but it's so far out from the village itself that it makes sense you would. For both of you, hold on, and you both know that over here is like cliff area, right?
Uh-huh.
Like beach, then dead ass cliff, where you guys entered through here to get into the cave, right?
Yeah.
The noble's path is coming from somewhere off here. That was the wrong color to choose for that. The noble's path is coming off from somewhere around here, right? The
Mm-hmm.
noble should probably be around here. You guys are right now at the entrance here. If you guys both try, you can get there. It would take you guys 2 hours to get through here. It would take you
Okay.
guys about 4 hours to go through here while following the lake, uh, the huge ass lake river stream to catch up to them. The nobles still taking the same direct path, but they're trying to stop at a ship, not a ship, a docking area, so that way they could take a ferry and get all the way down to here. Y'all understand?
Yeah.
All right.
Time to murder nobles, da da da. Hurrah. It's time to murder nobles, da da da.
I don't know. This still feels very weird.
Hmm.
I'm gonna ask Everly something very simple. Everly, do you know what a slave is?
Give me a history roll for that one, Everly.
How did
Intelligence
I have to
2.
be like, okay, intelligence and history?
Yeah.
I'm really hoping for a short, small roll so I can explain this to her.
History is a 10, but intelligence was a 20. A nat
Eh?
20.
Huh. You could tell with your intelligence roll that it means like it means somebody is being forced to do something based on the explanation you got from the thing in the tavern with how they were describing it.
Mhm.
Everly will explain. That's what she understood.
Okay. Kane
But
wants to explain it in depth to her.
uh-oh.
Traumatize the child. Brilliant.
It's the best way for her to get a firm grasp on the situation.
She is very
Like he just.
scared.
Yeah. I'm just imagining it really has just a look of horror on her face.
Who knows?
13.
Maybe she even cries.
13. Give me an insight, not insight, intelligence check to see if you yourself like I know you're gonna know this, so I'm just giving you an advantage, but let's see if you can explain this well enough with all your knowledge. Yeah?
Uh huh. Well, Thor,
Hmm.
that's a 19.
You explain it pretty well. You traumatize. Like, Shara, would you be bloodlusted after hearing 13's explanation of the 19?
Probably, most likely.
There you go.
Kane has accomplished his goal.
How?
Because now Shara
Everly
has a
is
firm
gonna
understanding
have
of it.
nightmares.
I really needed to understand the situation.
Hmm. Alright then. You guys pass through these old, unguarded gates
That's
from
a
Ash.
lovely sign, Kane says out loud.
And you guys reach the docking areas. You notice that there's like the walkway of a dock. You notice that there's fence posts where certain ships lay. And you notice this one ship in particular. Both of you give me an insight check. Let's see what you notice. Hmm?
17.
You got a 20, sure?
17.
17? 13? 13?
I'm doing math.
Hmm.
22.
Alright. You both notice that this ship, this like weird ferry boat thing. You both sense some magic off of it slightly. Um,
Oh,
and you also notice that there's lights on this thing. Imagine tiny little fairy lights at the brim of this boat. It has its like little. If you guys seen Avatar, the weird ramp thing to go up and down off
uh-huh.
the ship, it has that. It also looks really old. Think of the Krusty Krab, both like
Ooh,
who lives
who
in
lives in a D&D session under the sea?
Captain Krabs. Captain Krabs. Continue.
No, that's all I can think of. As you were going.
With his red hair and shiny black boots, Captain Crab. Um,
You legitimately named this man Captain Crab, didn't you?
yes, I did.
Also, I just realized, like, we never got the name of the creepy woman.
Whoever said it was a female.
We never got the name of the creepy individual.
There you go.
Sorry, mysterious voice, for misgendering you.
I was offended that you misgendered it. It didn't answer you, did it?
I know, but it sees all and hears all.
Hmm. Anyway, as you guys are coming up to the ship, you notice a curly haired redhead. Um, they don't seem to have a proper gender. It seems like they're fluctuating between what gender they want to be. This thing is a shapeshifter. It seems that it could only change between genders.
Hmm.
And you can see on the side of the boat, um, I believe boats have like SS something if they're like commercial, right? No, not commercial.
Yes, SS is commercial, and then there's a different one for American government boats, and each country has its own different differentiation.
SS Jaeger is on the side of the ship. SS Jaeger.
Uh-huh.
But you could see at the
I think
bottom of it you could see on the bottom of it, in really bad handwriting, it says SS Vodka.
Kane gives a big smile.
Vodka.
It feels like home.
Hmm. Captain Crab notices your both presence, and they just like whip their head at you like, "What the fuck are you two?"
A tall creature, a tiny thing on my back.
Huh. All right then. What do you need?
Uh, Shara, this is your cue. You're the one that's good at negotiating things.
What do you want? Everly is just gonna. Everly will probably, since someone is just leaving her at it, she's just gonna be plain and simple. Just, we're looking for this person. And then she's gonna somewhat explain the situation. She's not gonna tell them every detail, just because it's still very weird.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're looking for someone who has done some very bad deeds.
I see. I see. I'll charge you each a silver.
And
For
Kane
what?
hands them the silver.
Get on the SS Vodka.
I feel like this shouldn't be as easy as it is.
and they carry you across the stream. An hour into carrying you guys off across the stream, Captain Krabs asks you both, "Are you both alive?"
Yes.
What a peculiar question to ask.
I would assume I am.
Also, Kane has his mask on, FYI.
I figured. Because you both seem sort of out of it, if that makes sense.
We're just quiet fellows. I may have traumatized the younger one when I explained something to them.
What did you explain to them that traumatized them so badly?
I just whisper into Captain Crab the word I explained the concept of what slavery is to them.
Ka 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 ka. I see, I see. This boisterous laugh echoes throughout the entire plane of like water. Hmm. Hmm. Can you give me more detail about who told you to do this? I'm quite curious myself.
An
Everly's gonna
individual.
look at Kane.
Kane will explain this.
Mm-hmm.
He says
Give
a
me
close
an history roll to see if you remember this person in whatever detail.
3.
You don't
It
remember.
was a person.
You don't remember shit, but you can remember their piercing, weird, like silverish blue eyes.
A silvery blue-eyed person.
Hmm. I see. All right then. Another hour passes, and you both arrive at the docks.
Like the others are probably gonna kill us for doing this on our own.
On the contrary, they might end up being happy. We brought home a bunch of money.
Hmm. All right then. Let's continue. As you
And
guys are
we're
walking,
walking, and we're walking.
you guys hear horses.
Hide.
Where?
Give me in a survival check to see if you could find something to hide behind.
14.
Uh,
Dirty
you
20.
woo 13. You find this massive tree, like as wide as half of your wingspan. From like
I like how Kane is the stealthy one in this situation.
it goes it goes from like the middle of like your uh, I want to say your collarbone point area to like the tip of your middle finger. So it's like that width. If it's like from a 8 foot tall genetic thing. I forget the race's name. My bad.
Goliath.
Goliath. There we go. Uh, just like from that length, and it's like I want to say 60 feet tall. This tree. Shara, you hide behind a bunch of bushes. You're sort of just crouched down, and you cover some bushes on top of your head. It's you could still clearly be seen if someone's just looking at your direction for the most part, but you're not very well hidden for the most part.
God damn it, really?
Both of you give me an insight check, please.
That was a nat 1, so a 5. Everly got distracted by the bush.
13?
Math being done again. 18.
13, you know that you heard horses. But when this carriage pulls up, you see no horses. You don't see a driver either. You do notice that this carriage is pulling along uh, a an extra sort of wagon. As it starts to pull up and you can see sort of like behind what this other wagon is, it doesn't have humans. It only has one creature in particular. Give me a history or a survival check to see if you know what this thing is. Shar, you just sort of slightly notice that some big shadow is up front.
19.
Well, damn.
And if scent affects us at all, that's with advantage.
Hmm. Hold on. Copy. It's a Twilight Stalker, a babby one. Almost looks like it's a babby. It looks it looks about the size of a I want to say 7-year-old child for a babby, and it looks in terrible condition.
I'm trying to find a solid photo of these things so I remind myself what they look like.
There's one that I'm looking at right now, which I think is really cute. Hold
Show
on.
me.
Yeah. Because it's just from the actual like DND thing, and I just think it looks cute. Because I keep imagining this thing as something else, and I cannot unimagine it. Open that. Um,
Lure resist the urge to try to adopt it.
hmm.
But
Wait,
it's so cute.
I imagined the thing from Avatar, the little spirit thing that looks like a walrus mix thing, and I keep imagining that is what this one looks like. Hold on. Uh,
The noble better not hurt the Bobby.
hold on. Animals. There we go. Not that one.
I like how this is another situation where we have another Feywild creature show up.
Yeah. There it freaking is, but it has fins. No. Hold on. Not that one. Give me a minute. This is the one from Avatar, the animated series. Is what I imagined this like texture to look like. I don't think I could do this texture justice by describing it. So I'm just gonna send a screenshot of what the texture feels like to me. Well, so like the texture looks like that, but it has the markings of an actual Twilight stalker, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna provide you a shape now because this one looks really adorable. Um, and it has this shape structure. You could tell it's a Twilight stalker because of like certain runes on it. But yeah, all right then. Um, you as you notice this, you also notice the noble get out. It's a small, slender looking dude. Imagine the dude from Ratatouille. The
The
freaking
good guy or the piece of shit?
the food tester. The food tester mixed with the
The critic.
personality.
The critic.
Yeah, mixed with the personality of the dude who kept saying he can't cook and trying to take over the business. The little tiny mustache dude.
So it's the food tester's body build
Hmm.
mixed with the personality traits of the chef.
Yes. And this
Kane
dude,
really wants to kill him.
and this thing gets out, and you notice that it's dragging something out as well, and you notice it's a 10-year-old little girl, along with her holding a 10-year-old little boy's hand. Get out, you piece of shit. Hmm, we're almost getting to our rendezvous spot. Dean better be there, if not. Murder is gonna be afoot. You hear him say,
Mhm.
yeah.
I look over to Everly with just a look of pure rage in my eyes. And I give basically a look of just, I'm gonna kill him. Be prepared.
13 and Shar, give me an insight check for for what you noticed from these two. Or at least three, I should say.
19.
What did you get?
19.
Alright. I'm gonna wait for 13 to finish his math.
I'm sorry, math is difficult.
I know, baby. Don't worry. I had a math final yesterday.
11.
11. Shara,
Yeah.
you notice both of the children have bloodstains in their nether regions.
I'm gonna murder him.
But you also notice that the little boy has a bruise on his arm, and the girl has one right below the calf, near their ankle. You also notice that they're wearing, I want to say, gypsy style clothing. Uh, very revealing, very out clothing. You also notice that they have these collars on that look like heavy metal. They have one on their feet too. You notice that this dude is slightly disheveled in the hair, and he just whips it back. It's a short, uh, like ruffled hair. Um, that if it looks like Deku, but with like less hair, more like controlled, slicked back. This dude does not have glasses, but he is wearing like noble attire, and he's around. I want to say he's shorter than you, Everly. Hold on, let me just look at how tall your character is again. Your character is around 5 foot. He is around 4 foot 9. 4 foot. Yeah, 4 foot 9, 4 foot 8. And he looks around his like almost going to 40, around like late 30s. Kane, you notice the colors, and they look similar to you from your time in the war,
Mm-hmm.
from getting certain prisoners as teammates before your immediate group.
Yeah. Kane is pissed.
Yeah.
So you can probably take a guess what Kane's about to do.
And now you can know why this weird entity wanted this thing murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor,
Hmm.
are we rolling for initiative? Because Kane would like to do something very simple.
You can roll for initiative. Everly, are you going to fight alongside him?
Oh, this isn't a fight. This is a public execution.
I think Everly will say back, seeing how pissed off he is. Just be like, you know, I probably should not get in the way.
That is a 17.
Hold on. Oh, that's too high. That's 17 for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shara, can you roll for initiative too? Ah, fucking shite. Sorry, that was uncalled for.
Uh-huh. Don't worry. Kane is being very calm right now.
He's being a sane individual. Yes, yes, I could hear
For
it in your.
now.
For now, oh my. All right, let me just roll as
Kane,
well.
yeah. The easiest way to say it is throughout all the fights we've had so far, Kane has been holding back.
All
It's
right,
only been self-defense in those
So
situations.
Everly got a 17. However, she will let Kane go first, before her.
so you both got 17s, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right. Uh, since 13, you're going first. I'm going to give you
Yeah.
advantage because you did actually hide.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and attack.
Thor,
Hmm.
I would like to rage.
I figured you were already raging. Go ahead.
Honestly, he was holding back. Like, that's why Thor was just calm. He was calmly just like,
Hmm.
Shara, sorry, Everly, I'm going to bite his head off.
Be
Like, immediately,
my.
as soon as he turns into his wolf form, he charges full speed at this dude.
They're about, I want to say, 45 feet away from you, but with you using your basically your full movement, I imagine you go pretty freaking far, especially with
Mm-hmm.
rage. You get to him, and then you are. Hold on. You see this dragonborn stop right in front of you, and with their greater axe, they slap you full force, flat the flat side, all the way to the other side. Um,
Can I use my
I'm,
danger sensibility?
I'm going to say, um, sure. You know what? Yeah, go for it.
Nat 20.
You sense this dude. Well, before you do that, can you give me an insight check as well? I'm sorry. I'm not discounting your nat 20 roll for your danger sense. You do move out of the way before you get hit. So just give me an insight check.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Damn, dice fell on the floor.
You got a 4?
No, I said dice fell on the floor. I have to grab the
Oh,
dice.
oh, I was like, 4? Really?
16.
You notice that they're wearing the same exact color, but it has an enchanted glow on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you hear from this dude, what the fuck? A were person? Doesn't matter. Tyann, kill it. and you sort of see him walk to the other side of the caravan, like the attached carriage along with the wagon. And you see him walk to the other side, having the two kids follow him behind.
Am I correct in assuming that that type of collar is a control one?
Yes, the one on Tyann is.
Okay. So, once Shara has her turn, I'm not going to be attacking him directly. I'm going to be aiming for the collar.
You did finish your actual, like, attack, right? It would be Shara's turn.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying as soon as Shara's done, I'm just preemptively telling you.
Yep. Alright. I'm gonna count that as a ready attack. So.
Yeah.
Yep. Shara, what are you doing in this situation? You just watched 13 rush, and then a Dragonborn just drop and try to hit 13. But as 13 evades, this thing is just sort of ready to kill.
Everly?
Shar?
I'm sorry. I'm looking at my spells and I'm like, let's blast. My brain's just like, let's blast his foot off. The guy who's walking away just be like, guiding bolt, pew.
Give me
It's like,
that roll!
does a 23 hit?
Against their armor class, yes.
And what's that? No, it was not a nat 20. Damn it. So normal. That'd be 13 damage to the guy who's walking away, who's trying to walk away anyway. She's just gonna poke her arm out of the she's gonna point her finger to where she's aiming and just quietly go pew, and then duck back into the bush like you don't see shit.
Yeah, just give me a minute. I'm just gonna use this thing. Okay. You said how much points they get off of their health?
13.
Alright, I just gotta do some quick mathies. I was just looking for a random HP generator because I forgot how much I wanted to place this dude at. So give me a minute. You see him get hit, but you see the children get hurt more than he did.
Oh, I don't like that.
I'm going to murder this man.
Yeah. It is Tyann's turn. Hold on, let me just roll a d20. And they're using strength. Does 12 hit against your armor class 13?
Let me see. No, it does not.
Alright, just let me roll the damage to see what happens, because this is gonna be funny here. 1d12. Okay, hold on. 9. Holy shite! 9 plus. Okay, they swing their axe with a might of 13 hit points, and the range on this greater axe is at least 5 feet. Everly, I think you should probably try to dunk. That's just my humble opinion. 13, you're at the top of the initiative order. What you gonna do now? I know you're ready
Okay,
to roll,
yeah.
so you also have advantage considering they just swung.
Mm-hmm. I want to break his collar off his neck.
You can break it off her neck then. Just,
With my claws specifically, these wolf attack.
Mm-hmm. Give me that slash.
1 minute, let me figure out. I forgot which dice I used for this. I need to find where the hell I used that one.
Isn't a slash a 1d4?
I'm checking to make sure. No, slash the higher one because of this, because I'm trying to figure it out. I'm
Oh.
pretty sure it's a d6, but I need to find where
Yeah.
DND
No,
is.
I said d4 and I'm looking at it, but this one says +4. It's a 1d6 for slash, whatever you have for your thing.
And it's also a strength bonus.
Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't add strength. Hold on.
Oh,
It's
wait
a
up.
17. It's a 17 hit point, like slashing. They're just using full strength. My bad.
Where is my d6? Okay, so that's a 3. Then I look to the strength modifier. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of math.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go to Everly while you're doing this math. Everly, can you give
Yeah.
me some form of reaction? Because this slash will most likely hit you, even
8
with him being
damage.
8 damage. This collar breaks critically, but the slash is still coming towards you.
Oh,
Sharp.
wait, no, not 8 damage. Sorry, I forgot. There's 2 more. Because I forgot to rage bonus.
Like, I
It was a
imagine this
10.
collar's like dex if you're attacking it while you're enraged and like you have your sort of wolf form, which I feel is a type of magic. It will break anyway.
Uh,
It's like it's its armor class. I'm imagining is basically a 7 due to the type of metal, but you're just breaking it. You know,
yeah.
I got a 15 on acrobatics, so that way she could like try
dodge.
and
Yeah,
dodge out of the way.
yeah. You dodge out of the way, and it still sort of nicks your arm, but like not deep enough. You do see a bit of blood just come down from your uh shoulder slightly. It's not deep, and it's healable. Um, but you don't take the full brunt of the damage. I'm just gonna half it by like hold on, 17 divided
I like how in my brain I'm immediately just thinking as soon as that collar gets broken, Kane's gonna be looking back at that man and yelling, "Come back, little piggy! I have to bite your head off still!"
by.
Funny enough, Everly will like give Kane like the heads up about what she noticed when she did her thing. Just
You get
hey,
four
the
4 hit points off of your HP, Shara, because it still slightly nicked you. What like it was pretty high compared to what you rolled, hence why you only get like four points of damage.
yeah.
Yeah, you're still standing. Um, and you see Tyann, like the light in their eyes comes back. 13 as you're staring at them, they're like, thank you so much. uh, and you're sort of out of initiative order with Tyann,
Mm-hmm.
but Everly, you're not safe either. The noble noticed that you shot at them.
Bitch, this
Okay.
feels like the right time to say this. Bitch.
I'll accept it. I'll accept it. And Tyann just sort of turns their head over and they're like, those collars are connected to their lives and he is using it to buff himself.
Slave collars.
Yeah. If he
I
gets
kind
attacked,
of
they feel the
noticed.
damage, not him. Those kids are already in critical.
Alternatively, then, I see a plan that can solve this. I'm not sure if you, while you were in your trance state, understood this fact, but while I'm in this wolf form, and he holds up his hand, it's like his claw, it's like
I
his hand was
I
in a fist,
noticed
and he
that you
opens it
broke
up
the
with claws
collar.
showing.
I
Yeah,
noticed you broke the collar. That's why
yeah.
I am just saying, if you're going to attack him, take off their collars, please.
Break collars first, then break the noble.
Please, yeah. And
Actually,
you
he
might
didn't
want
say
to,
noble. He said break the collars, then break the little piggy.
yeah. While you're doing that too, you mind taking it off the little Twilight Stalker afterwards, because they're also connected to him.
I'll get my teammate to do that. If they have magic, they should be capable of that fact.
Yeah, I'm
Am I
helping
And
you
for
doing?
some
kill
reason,
this
I doubt the little
motherfucker.
guy is going to be much of an issue. Like, Kate's still very pissed.
Yeah, no, definitely. This they're the Tyann is also saying, I'm helping you kill this motherfucker. He made me murder a lot of innocent people, and I remember each of them.
Oh, with all due pleasure.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been waiting for an opportunity to beat the crap out of a noble after what they last did to me.
Mm-hmm.
What are we
Uh,
doing? What is everybody
we're
supposed to do?
you're going to try to take off the collar off the Twilight Stalker. It looks roughly the age of a 7-year-old, like in height, but they're basically a year old.
Oh yeah, everyone can do that.
Yeah.
You go help the little creature. I'm gonna help the kids.
Everly will nod her head and be like, understood, and head off in that direction to go and help them.
It's again 45 feet away from you, but since you're not in combat order, you can get there fairly easily. Um,
Mm.
13, you and I, me and Tyann, are still in initiative order, and we're still against the noble.
Mm-hmm.
How could you, Tyann? We work so well together. Shut up, you piece of shit. The, the family name of Goldfound does not suit you, you asshat. And you're going to die for your crimes.
Mm. Kane immediately looks over at Tyann and says, Tyann, did you hear that terrible news?
What?
Oh, a noble ended up dying. A random wolf attack while they were trying to travel across the country. So tragic, don't you think?
Oh, yes, especially when their knight couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, they did their best.
Yeah, too bad they didn't have a pretty little collar on. Huh.
Yeah.
Blech.
I like how me and Tyann are just agreed upon. Like, we just made an excuse for if we have to deal with any guards asking where the hell the royal went,
Right?
where the hell the noble disappeared to.
Right? Um.
Because
And
we
then
aren't
Everly
lying.
just hears the word collar and just goes, blech, gross, fucking creep.
Yes. All right. We're gonna have to roll a bit of initiative order again because the noble wasn't actually in initiative order. It was
Mhm.
Tyann who was. So we're gonna have to roll again. I'm sorry, but
What
please roll it.
class is noble out of curiosity?
He doesn't look fairly rich. Like he looks rich because he's been involved with slave trading, but he doesn't look higher up. He looks like a Brian or a little lower on the noble scale. I believe something is lower than Brian, but I don't remember what it is. I'm sorry. 13? Do you know? Because I'm
Yeah, I'm just
guessing.
trying to. I'm trying to process the fact that you said Brian, because I do not know that. I
I
think you're
believe.
Yeah,
gonna say Baron, but
Oh! Yeah. 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 My bad.
so yeah, the lower rung would be a baronet.
Yeah, Baron. Yeah, he's that fuck.
Baron. His name is Brian now.
Yeah,
Brian
Brian.
Barron.
Brian. Goodfold. Brian Goodfold. What did you get? 13.
My ass.
He.
Let me just roll this die. Nat 20.
Shit. Hold on. I just have to make sure I got these two characters like
I like
initiative
how the
order
dice are
12.
pissed off too.
Right.
The dice are just like, okay, I'm not gonna screw you up this time. We killing this motherfucker.
Right. And then because I believe it's the dexterity modifier that I'm adding to this thing, this dice roll, because I'm slow. 13. All right, and 13. You got what again? That's 20, right?
Uh-huh. And with
Okay.
dexterity modifier, that just turns into a 21.
Yep. It's first you, then me, Tyann,
Mm-hmm.
then Noble. All right then, and 13. You're at the top of the initiative order. What you doing?
Well,
Because you
I
haven't
have
ready.
two hands, and the slashing attack, you remember the ability on that, I can use one hand if I'm using a slash attack, and use the other ability to have a bonus action that uses my teeth. I want to use that to break both the collars.
All right. Who are you using the hand on, and who are you using the teeth on? Because
The
remember,
boy gets the hands, the girl gets the teeth.
I would reverse that order because the boy would probably try to move away from you.
Okay,
Remember,
yeah.
he got hit in the eye.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yep. Just reverse those orders.
Yeah.
Yep. And um, again, you just still have to roll for the attacks and your bonus action, and they're about, I want to say, 20 feet away from you at the moment, so you could still get there and do speed.
Mm-hmm.
hmm I'm just gonna start doing this because I should always probably try to be prepared, but I never am.
12 on both.
12 on both. All right. And you get it.
Yep.
Hold on. 14 plus strength was 4. All right. Damn, Tyann knows how to hit something, you know. Tyann is next, and they hit against um the little pig, as you're calling them, for about 18 for their armor class, and I'm just gonna roll for their d12. 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 4. They hit the Brian for about 14 hit
The
points.
Brian.
The Brian. It's
Fair
the
enough.
Brian Goldoff Goldford. You know the Brian. They thought they're so self-important because they can't remember to say
Good.
the name correctly. Uh, yep. Shite. All right. It's the Brian's turn. You see the Brian pull out what looks to be a stick,
Uh-huh.
and it starts to charge electrically. And they cast a guiding bolt.
Hey, that's myself, bitch.
Hold on.
I like to imagine
That.
we just hear that in the background.
I know that's
No,
what I've been thinking too.
definitely.
Sarah's just fiddling with the cage, trying to open it to save the little creature, and we just hear that.
I still haven't gone back to Shara yet, so after this, I'm going to go back to Shara to see what they do. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry. Yeah. I still got to make sure the story is continuing somehow. I'm sorry, Shara. Can you tell me if it's a D4 that I'm rolling? I keep looking and I'm just like, what the fuck? Where is the actual dice roll that I need to do? I haven't found it. Like I have the like attributes
For the
pulled up.
damage,
Yeah, for damage.
it's 46.
4d6. So that's 4Ds. of 6. Can you just send me
Yeah.
the little thing? Okay.
Uh,
Just so I could see what it looks like, the number. I'm sorry.
you're fine.
Yeah, yeah. Like I have like what it does and everything else. I just don't have the actual dice numbers. I'm looking frantically and I'm like, fuck, 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 fuck.
Oop, I have sent it.
Oh, there. I'm slow. Yep. Okay, 1d6. Okay, cool, 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 cool. 4d6 of it. Yep, yep, yep. Thank you, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9. Oh, fucking shite. And that was. Oh, God. Hold on. Um, and this is with their wisdom plus modifier because magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fun! That's so fun! It was dos. 13, not 13. It's Tyann that they're targeting. Um,
Evie wanted payback.
yeah. And he hit for that plus the. He got a nat 20 to hit them. I had to write it down what he got. He hits
Yeah.
Tyann, nat 20. He got an 11. He hits Tyann for 22 hit points. Ouch, Tyann.
Sure, you still got
Almost
those
max.
healing potions?
I have
Ty.
healing spells, sir.
Alright, Tyann is still standing, but they look charred in certain areas. It is your turn, 13.
Okay. Also, Kane just realized something that he forgot he owned.
What?
Kane pulls out a little blue crystal.
Oh,
And he
shit!
looks over
Why
at
did I?
Tyann, and he yells over to Tyann and the kids, "Close your eyes!" and chucks it at the dude.
Tyann and the kids, like, close their eyes immediately. Mostly because they're like, they know, like, Tyann noticed the crystal, and the kids trust Tyann for the most part. So they all close their eyes after Tyann's eyes shut immediately.
And I obviously close my eyes too.
Yep, the noble was like, why the fuck are they closing their eyes? Can
Do
you
I
give?
roll for how much?
Yeah, give me a roll for like the like flat this fucking flashbang of a thing that blinds this
12.
noble. 12, and this is against what, their wisdom? Yeah, or is it
Yeah.
their? Yeah.
It's wisdom or perception, up to you.
All right, hold on. Perception is wisdom is 5. And you said it was 12?
Yeah.
This doesn't go against their wisdom. I'm sorry. Their wisdom is that of 15.
Wait a minute, do I get any modifiers added to this?
You're just throwing a regular crystal, the
I
crystal
know what I'm
itself.
thinking with this. Would this equal strength then?
Huh?
I am chucking this thing. There's a possibility that it blows up right in his face.
I figure you're throwing it in like a general area since the kids are next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like this could still,
Even so,
you could do a strength check.
please.
Go ahead.
15.
And you said that it's 12, so you hit him for 15 against his armor class. That's critical.
Yay!
So that
I
12
had the
is double.
flashbang, so I feel like this does a blinding effect, even if this didn't kill the man.
Yeah, no, it's blinding. I don't know what to like. How many hit points does he lose for being blinded? Like, this would have to hurt because it's
Usually only
critical.
2, but then it also gives him disadvantage for 2 turns for anything like aiming wise.
Hold on, we had. Shit. It's Hold on.
Kane is so proud of himself right now.
And uh, and you said it's minus what?
2.
Minus dos. This dude is still standing and blinded
Mm-hmm.
and pissed. So,
Kiara, hurry up getting that thing off the creature so I can kill him.
all right. So I'm gonna go to Shara right now. So I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Shara.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, Shara. You get to the back of the caravan and you see the sleeping uh Twilight Stalker, and you notice that they're wearing a collar, but there's chains tied to this wagon. They look magically charged chains, almost like thin wires.
Well, she's going to try to carefully take the collar off without, hopefully, without waking the being.
It's the same kind of collar that it goes all the way around, but there's no like latch to take it off. It's either
Okay,
have to be shattered or it has to be removed by the person who placed it on magically.
and that bitch ain't gonna be of much help. So,
Mm-hmm. Shar, give me
she
an
has
insight check.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
She oh, nah, guiding bolt will probably be the best. Insight is a 13.
You notice that there's like paper runes where these like things are coming off of. And as Amber has repeatedly told you, don't get them wet. Can you see what I'm putting down?
Yes. However, I don't have anything wet other than her spit.
You have potions.
Do you really want me to waste a potion of healing?
Shara,
It's less so wasting, it is helping the creature.
Shara,
She has a water skin.
Shara.
Yes.
Inside your bag of holding is a flask filled with water.
What else is it?
When did that get there?
Great question. No idea. Everybody's gonna use it though. Just doink. She's just gonna like put the. She's gonna like just. You know what? Yeah, she'll just dump it. Just like beep.
There's two of them, so I'm guessing you're splashing it on both.
Yeah.
Alright, the chains deactivate. This thing is still asleep, but it's
Oops.
fairly hurt. Give me an insight check on if you notice what the whose flask it is.
It's a. I got a 6, so I highly doubt it.
You notice it says SSV on it?
SS what?
SSV.
V.
Hmm.
Okay.
You'll figure that one out later. Anyway, back to 13. I believe we went back to the top of the initiative order.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, so I don't get a chance to just go pew.
Did you
Has
roll for
Kane...
your lightning bolt? Because I didn't hear it. I figured you probably rolled already. Before that, 13, ready, whatever action you're going to do, give me whatever roll that is, and I'll tell you if it does something. Shara, give me your roll for lightning guiding bolt, and
I got a 19 and the damage is 16.
this collar is destroyed. 13, give me your roll.
Hell yeah.
Roll was a 15.
Against the Brian's armor class, it's critical hit.
Uh-huh. Okay, and I'm gonna use the teeth. Where are
Okay.
you dice?
Roll high. Roll high. Roll high. Yeah.
That's an 8, so now I have to find the modifiers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry, I have to do math.
You're good.
16.
Hold on. What the fuck? This dude is looking rough, but he's still standing.
How the fuck are you still standing, little piggy?
I'm telling you this as DM out of character. He has 34 hit points.
And how much is he left at?
2. Luckily for
Can I
you, you
please
have
use
some.
my bonus action of the claws?
Luckily for you, someone else has a bone to pick with him.
Mm.
Um, hold on. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. 14. Tyann also got a critical hit because their dexterity is +1. Wait, yeah, dexterity is +1. So they got 15. Critical hit. They're using their greater axe. I'm just gonna roll damage because I want to see if this person decapitates them. Hold on. 1d12 +4. 13. Here's a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you roll a d12 and you land on 12, is that also a critical?
Yes.
Okay, 12, a critical. So I'm doubling this 12 to 24 +4.
God damn.
That's 28 hit points of damage. And I had to double this 28 as well because I hit critical on their armor class. Hold on. Plus, because we don't do times in this household, 56 points of damage. Tyann does 56 points of damage against Goldfold. Alright? This motherfucker
Mm-hmm.
is dead. His head got decapitated, and then it was cut in half vertically and then diagonally. So that not even a healing, like a revival crystal or a healing crystal, can save this person's body. They are dead.
Good.
Mhm.
And with that, Kane goes out of his rage form.
And Tyann is covered in the noble's blood. The kids still have their eyes closed. Tyann goes up to them. Oh, there was a bonus to their thing. It was +7, and I'm like, you know what? They've done enough damage.
And the head landed in Leon.
The head landed into the freaking enchanted wastelands of Seven's mythical area to look for their crewmates.
Legit, we just visit that place at some point and we're just like, why is this random severed head? Me and Shara. We think we know.
Oh, so you guys want this to be canon? Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right then.
Oh, also, Shara or not Shara. Grib wants to give one of his 2 bundles of the Drake jerky to the little one so that they have some food.
You mean the kids or the actual, like, Twilight Stalker?
The kids.
The kids look at you, they're clearly scared of adults that they don't know. The
Oh yeah,
only
he
one
should
that
keep his mask off because I feel like the mask on is more intimidating.
Oh no, definitely, considering that they literally were, you know, so they have no
Yeah.
life in their eyes. They're just sort of there.
But yeah, Kane takes his mask off, kneels down, so he's like at their level, and hands them the food.
Alright, Everly's gonna also just come on over and catch up to be like,
Do you
okay,
take the Twilight Stalker with you? Because if you leave it in that thing, it might not move.
yeah, I'm gonna bring it with me.
I just imagine Char's just carrying the
So
little
you,
creature, and I'm like, no, not taking another pet, damn it.
Shara, it's fairly light. This thing,
Well, shit.
yeah, you can pick it up. It's literally a soul, you know.
As soon as I see that thing, I look at Char dead in the eyes and I say, you're not getting another pet.
Okay, first of all, the first one isn't mine.
I know, but we have enough pets in that group.
What do
We
you mean
only
you
have
have enough
one.
pets?
Exactly. Have you seen the cost that thing has for its upkeep? I don't even want
I
to
can
imagine what
actually
that thing
carry
does.
this.
Hmm?
I can carry this baby though. Also, it's just a soul.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You can keep it if it doesn't want to run away from you.
Bet.
We're just slowly going to become the point of everyone gets a pet at some point.
Probably. I wasn't imagining you guys wanting this thing as a pet, but okay. It is fairly
You made
neutral.
a cute little soul creature. What did you expect from us?
You know,
You can't give us something cute.
Which reminds me, I swear to God, if you ever give us a baby hellhound, he better look like this.
you better look like this. Hold on.
Look in your
Look.
DM. Look upon him.
Oh, cute, cute. Fuck.
If we ever find a hellhound baby, Kane's adopting it.
Don't tempt me with a good time, 13.
No, I welcome this option. Like, Kane would love to have one.
Hmm.
I feel
Oh,
like it's the mindset of, like, Kane always asked his mom to have a pet dog, and mom always said no.
right. Definitely not.
She's just like, I have enough wild, chaotic creatures shitting everywhere and eating all my food. I call them your siblings.
I love that for you. Definitely. Hold on.
Okay, but she's gonna like come over after the little banter with Kane that kind of just suddenly came on for her. She's just gonna be like, is everyone okay?
Well, I'm okay for the most part. The kids, not much, says, Tyann.
Got this.
I point to Shara, snap my fingers, and say, healing potion.
Oh, I was just gonna use a healing spell today.
Are you gonna
Uh,
use it on the whole group and on yourself
Yeah.
as well? Alright. That's your
did I
best.
even get hurt, actually?
No, you didn't. You
I
went
was.
full rage. I
I
allowed most
legit.
of these because I'm not gonna lie to you, that character was already around. It came from freaking Jordan and Seven's little trifles with a certain thing. Right.
Okay.
Did we just rectify Seven's backstory?
No,
20
it was
points of
probably
healing.
going to be a quest that they would have to go on at some point to get rid of them. But you
We
know,
just
you guys
go
did that.
home. I'm just imagining we go home, we hold up the head and what? Hey, Seven, look what we found.
Seven isn't gonna know what it is. It was gonna be a quest, but you know,
It was technically a
me,
quest, just only for us.
yeah, you guys took care of it. So thanks.
We get shit done.
Yep, yep, yep.
I have
Work.
29
That
armor class. It's not surprising I did not take any damage.
No, literally, Tyann's armor class is 13, and they're dumb as bricks. They're like 8 intelligence, and their intelligence is -1.
What do they look like, though?
They're a female dragonborn. They have.
Yes, but there's two ways that can go depending on the DM.
I'm just gonna look up for like.
There's some that make them look more dragon than human, some that look more human than dragon.
Yeah,
Honestly, I was always more preference for the other one because then it's much more of a funny dynamic when the two of a couple were just like a male and a female.
wait, you said the other one where they look more
Some look
human?
more human than dragon.
Yeah, hold on.
Like human feature majority wise, but then they have scale, still have their breath attack, and have like a tail and wings.
This is what I imagine them to look like. Besides not being a sorcerer, they are a barbarian type. So
He's
hold
one
on.
of my people.
Yeah, I just
Also,
made them. I
it would be
rolled
better drag them
randomly.
over to Ashtown.
Yeah, hold on. I rolled randomly for the most part. Uh, for this character. So don't worry about that. That's what I
I
imagine they look
still,
like.
yeah.
All right. She picks up the kids and she calls two of them. Hold on. She picks up one of the kids, which is a um fucking shit. Can't say names. Um, One of them is a changeling, but they look more human than changeling. They have some like animal features. I want to say the little boy is has like feathery features from like on their
Mm-hmm.
like shoulders. Like it's like small baby feathers. If it looks like to you, like
Happy feathers.
yeah, like there aren't full feathers. They have sort of. They're both changelings, and the female one has more. I want to say snake-like skin, very smooth looking. Deal.
I'm hearing this and I'm immediately realizing these are half breeds. I don't say this out loud, but he immediately figures this shit out. He's like, wait a damn minute.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
know if you heard. Did you hear the number of healing I did?
no, I did not. I'm sorry.
You're good. I just figured I'd ask. I did 20.
Nat 20. Shit.
Not nat 20, just 20 points of healing.
All right. How low was let me see. Tyann was
See, Everly was at a 4, but was like had like 4 damage, but like
Cheyenne was
20
at
points
2,
to
you said.
everybody, right?
yes,
So Tyann gets back 20 hit points, which they lost. They have like 4 uh they're missing like 2 hit points, but they're fine. They look much better. Besides being slightly singed from before. Um the kids get back their hit points. Like almost to full entirety, but they won't get back what they lost.
yeah,
Um, Tyann's like, thank you so much
of
for
course.
helping us. Um, you should, you guys should take that little soul. I, I cannot take care of it. That thing will kill me. Because before we got here, we went into to that thing's mama and had to kill it because of the motherfucker's body laying down on the floor now.
Bleh.
I'm also gonna take these two to the orphanage down in Ragnarok.
Hmm.
their
Does any of
parents.
y'all have a piece of paper?
I don't. Maybe the noble has one, and the I don't want to go inside his carriage, honestly.
I
Steal
go
from
in
the
the
dead
carriage
noble.
much.
Steal from the dead noble.
I go into the carriage much to my own dismay, but I also search that
Give
man's
me an
body before
insight check
threatening with his money.
as you go into the carriage. 13. Give me an insight check.
12. Oh, wait, no. Bonus, 14.
You notice what happened, what transpired in there, and where.
Mm-hmm.
There's no papers in this carriage. Only the loss of innocence.
Mm-hmm. Are there any sticks outside?
Are you gonna burn the carriage? Cause
I'm burning this shit, but first I'm looking for the money on that man.
the money appears on the where someone's supposed to sit and guide the carriage. There's like a chest there.
Does that man have a key on him?
Yeah.
Okay, take the key in the chest, unlock chest, take the money,
Can you give
and
me
then light this
a?
shit up.
Can you give? I think it's sleight of hand to try to take something off a dead body, right?
I feel like it's more so just investigation. It's sleight of hand that the person's still alive somehow.
Oh, and then investigation. Yeah. Thank you. I'm like sleight of hand. That doesn't sound right.
13.
All right. You find the key fairly easily. It was in one of his breast pockets of the like coat he was wearing. You go open up the chest. There's no tracks or whatever since whatever magic was powering it is gone because the person who was controlling everything is dead. You everyone sees skeleton horses uh appear.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Yeah, they're dead.
Also, Kane would like to be lighting up to that fire now with some sticks. Survival check?
Yes. Survival check. Uh,
18.
you light up the caravan, and as you light up the um thing, you didn't take off the horses, the dead horses.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah. When you take them off, they sort of just like go up to like Tyann, and as the fire is burning, it spreads to the little wagon that the little baby Twilight Stalker is on.
Sure, you need to name that thing.
I'll figure it out.
Yep. And
Blinky.
all right,
His mom did that.
as the fire is burning, I'm guessing you guys walk back to I thought uh Captain Crab's boat
Yeah.
because they're still sort of waiting there because you
Yeah.
paid them for a over like to go to and from. Hence why they asked for a silver from each of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, how much treasure did we get out of that chest?
Remember, the weird lady said 400 gold was inside that thing, and each of you would split it up to get 200 gold between you.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I just look down at the gold and I'm like, would I run away with this without her noticing? Nah.
Tyann had already like had money because he clearly didn't just take the innocence from the kids. He took it from whatever he could. And Tyann was clearly one of them, but he would throw money at them. So, there's some backstory there. So they have money. Begrudgingly, they have to use it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I may have explained before to Shara what slaves are, but I'm not explaining what I saw inside that carriage to her.
No, definitely don't. Like, Shara would probably, you know.
Everly wouldn't be able to handle that, I don't think.
Mm-mm.
No, Everly would not. She would cry for like days on end because of it.
I like that the flashbang was useful.
And it hit them critically, so it had to be doubled.
Yeah, most of the time you just gingerly throw a flashbang in the air. No, Kane is so pissed off at this dude. He chucks it at his face.
Yeah.
Like, this whole
And
fight, if you look at the description of it, it was awesome.
no, definitely. I'm glad I'm still technically recording. Like, I recorded after the fact, so there's some parts in the beginning that I probably won't remember, and I'm sorry about that. But at least I recorded the second half of it when you guys were fighting, so that's fun. Um.
Mm.
Mhm. All right then. You guys get back to the um, Captain Crab, and he's like, "Well, those are some new faces."
Mm-hmm. I just pat one of the little ones and I said, they will be paid for by me.
Why?
They've gone through enough, and I have more than enough cash to be able to do so.
Oi, little lady, the one with the axes. What's up? Where are you trying to get to? I'll take you there. We're trying to get to an orphanage in Ragnarok. I see. I'll charge you 1 gold piece for the each of them.
Mm-hmm. And I pay.
All right, get into the SS vodka. So, how did the killing of a noble go, you two? The other, the
I
so
had
Tyann,
no part in it other than taking a collar off.
so Tyann and the children are sleeping in his captain's quarters. He clearly saw Captain um, Crab clearly saw what the children looked like. He could tell clearly what the fuck happened.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you guys never took off the chains at the bottom of their feet. Like, those were regular chains and they were just being carried by Tyann.
Well, can we get those off
Tyann got them off when they put them to sleep.
then?
But, like,
Okay.
Sorry.
yeah, I was like,
We didn't
damn.
realize.
Like, I described that they had a collar around their neck and on their feet of, like, chains and stuff. Like,
I
they
was
were
more
just.
preoccupied with the chains that was causing the magical effect.
Yeah, I know. The feet one wasn't. It was just there to restrict their movements. But yeah,
I have decided on a name.
Sparky, Spark
Pretty
for sure.
much.
I,
Pretty much.
I,
Spark is
I,
gonna be short, but she'll probably add a Y at some point and be like Sparky.
Sparky boy. I approve of that. Um, as you guys are going back, Charlotte 13, I'm giving you an advantage on this. Roll me an insight
Mm-hmm.
check as you guys are
Oh
staring
no.
out to the water.
This bitch about to appear in front of our fucking faces, ain't she? I got 17.
13.
I also got 17, but I have to do the math again.
Mm-hmm.
13 plus 3. 20. So dirty 20.
All right. You guys notice that I put in chat because I'm not saying it. I know it's Dream something. Not gonna try. I think it's Dream Wrath.
Dream Race.
Dream Ray. Thank you. You both notice that on the water, and it dissipates. Hold on.
Oh, that's what she was this whole time.
Nope. You notice that as you
Shit, do we have to fight
guys.
another creature?
No, you notice it as he brings you guys there. He's like, "All right then, I'm gonna take these two to Ragnarok, and I suggest you be careful of Vivi. She's one hell of a bitch. Well, technically, it no longer has a gender. Have fun."
Wait, hold up. How the hell did the captain know who sent us?
You don't need to know that.
Go away.
Thank
Now,
you for
Everly.
thank you for taking care of that asshole. I couldn't.
Honestly, I feel like asshole is too polite of a term for that creature.
Yeah, but now I can reap his soul in hell. Thank you.
A reaper. Nice.
Hmm. I couldn't touch him because of the magic he had on everyone else, the kids especially.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
makes
had to,
sense.
I had to contact somebody. Thank you.
Fair enough.
Kane's just looking at his hand and he's just like, Everly, when I get home, I'm washing every inch of me. Just fighting that man makes me feel dirty.
And she
Okay.
teleports you, Everly, Kane, and the Twilight Stalker back to the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm gonna have to get another caller and have to explain all of how I got Sparky.
And I'm gonna now search for a bat.
Before you two
Kane was
go,
not joking.
I suggest you wake up from this dream.
Son of
I'm
a
sorry,
bitch.
what?
You guys wake up. It's
Dang
7
it.
in the morning. 7:30 in the morning. Shar, you wake up with the Twilight Stalker in your hands. 13, you
Hmm?
wake up with two pouches of 200 gold pieces. You're clearly missing one, 13, in one of the bags.
I'm just very shocked right now.
It's Friday
Feels
in
good
June.
day, but I'm about to.
Okay,
Sorry.
Arlo, you want to go get the stuff we need to get from the shops?
You guys
Woo!
are in you guys are in the rooms. You guys haven't gotten out yet. You guys are still in your bed. And Shara, you notice on your bed that there's a trickle of blood that was there that wasn't on your bed prior from where your shoulder was.
Hold up. Kane looks at his hands. Is there any blood on it from what he was doing earlier?
You have some things around your mouth, 13, but not on your hands.
I'm gonna just wash that off real fast.
Everly's gonna look at Spark and be like, I gotta get you a collar now, buddy.
Also, I'm just literally, if Everly walks into the room, you just see Kane trying to wash his mouth as thoroughly as possible. Not just to get rid of the blood, but just because he came to the realization of, ugh, I bit that man. Ugh, that was in my mouth.
As you guys come down, which I imagine you do after a while,
Yeah,
you
Kane does
notice
eventually.
you notice Lily is just passing out breakfast to a bunch of people, as per usual. Lily spots you two, and they clear out an area, and they like wave their hand for you both to sit down. And Lily takes notice that Shara, I'm guessing you bring down the little
Yes.
spirit with you.
Yeah.
Freaking Spark. Spark is just in her arms at this point, just like, nope, I'm not putting this little guy down. He's too adorable.
Spark looks like a small little puppy, a small puppy size to you right now, since it's morning. With the shape of Spark that is the image I sent, besides the little fins at the end of its tail. Hold on. Hey! Besides the fins at the end of its tail, it looks the size of a puppy. It would be like the size of a 7-year-old child at night, at least that big, without the tail, the little fins. So it's just the same size, but like almost the size of a child, a 7-year-old child at night. In the morning, it looks like a small little puppy. Spark still hasn't woken up yet, despite you healing it, despite all the stuff. It's still in a deep sleep. But you did notice that, not notice, you know that if you take it out to where you first came to be, you could probably get it to wake up. Is a sense you get, I should say. All right, and Lily's just like, where did you guys get that? You guys didn't leave last night. Like, what?
Kane just waves his hand and says, "Magic."
I'm gonna believe it for the most part. What would you guys like for breakfast? We got toast, jam, butter, um, eggs, and ham, and it's just the same morning prices as the regular stuff for breakfast. Uh,
Uh,
but
Kane
we also
just
have,
calmly says and very loudly proclaims, "I would like 50 servings of."
and you see Mary pop her head out, bitch. I'm a, I'm gonna put
I'm,
cold sauce on your food, and it's going to freeze you. You're not gonna
I'm
like it.
kidding. I'm kidding. Also, I have cold resistance, Mary.
Fuck you, man.
I'll just have one serving of coffee, thanks.
Yeah, yeah. And you see, like, Mary begrudgingly goes back into the kitchen, just sort of defeated, just laughing at themselves manically, like, God. Uh,
I
and
like how this is just a rivalry.
Lily's just sort of,
Ow.
Lily is just laughing and just trying to stifle a laughter, just like, God, they're not gonna stop. Alright, what are you, so you're having just coffee, Everly, do you want pancakes?
Yes, please.
Anything for the little one, or are they still sort of sleepy? Because they haven't woken up
Um,
with all this chatter.
yeah, I think I'm gonna have to try something, but I'll take some for to go. Do you have fruit?
Yeah, we have some like strawberries. We also have some of the stuff the awakened tree gives us as well. We have some apples, mangoes, kiwis. Uh,
Yeah, so just a little bit of that, just to take with. That way,
yeah, no,
uh,
definitely.
when they wake up, I got something for 'em.
That's gonna be since fruit export is a bit off here. That's gonna be like 6 silver. I'm sorry, but yeah, fruit is a bit
You're good.
more. Yeah. Your pancakes are the usual, and your coffee is 2 copper pieces.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. He hands a gold coin.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
she'll
be
do the
back.
same. Just gold coin.
All
Bink.
right, I'll be back then, guys. And she pockets the gold in their pocket, and then they get all your food, and they come back with it. They come back with like a bento looking like box, Shara, but imagine it being a little bit taller, sort of like two bento boxes stacked on top of each other, but it's just filled with fruit if you open it, and it goes down to the bottom, and it's closed up and wrapped.
She'll
That's
thank
Yep.
Lily for that.
Yeah, no problem, guys. I don't have time to sit and eat breakfast with you lot, but I do have to, run around.
A single tear just drips down Kane's face.
Why are you crying?
We don't get to have breakfast with our friend.
I know, but as you can see, I have to make money. Me and Alex still sort of need to survive.
Kane opens up his wallet. I can help with that.
I ain't taking your money. You know how us military folks are, especially if we have family. We don't really want to take stuff from them. All right, we usually give. You can understand that with your
Yeah.
plethora of siblings.
Yeah, though shockingly, I have another sibling who took part in the military, who was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, well, mine was more for survival purposes instead of, you know, eh. But still.
Honestly, the more I look back on mine, the more I wonder why the only thing she seems to have taken up as a result of going into the war, I ended up with all the trauma. She just got a drinking problem.
Hmm. Also, did you hear this weird rumor? Um, Lord Goldfind died in his carriage last night.
Weird.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, and
Just
when
strange
they
that
found his
happened.
body, his head was missing and the carriage was burned to a crisp. No
Sounds
one
like a
could.
monster attack to me.
That's what everyone's suspecting, but we don't really have, like, fire monsters around these parts, if that makes sense. We find the usual undead or like nature creature, but they were near the like cliff sides, so they're guessing it's some form of like water creature or like
It
water
also could
dragon.
have been a pirate.
True, but pirates haven't been around here for a while, and Seven's crew seems to have been, not Seven, Ruggy's crew seems to have been sort of eh. So I don't really care. But they did try to do a background check, and this dude is from uh, Ithera, Uthera. So you know
I'm sorry, Thor. Let
that's
me see the map real fast on which country that is.
that's the U named country.
I know, but I need to see on the map like where location wise. Ah,
That's
that
northwest.
country.
Yeah.
Ah, Kane just mumbled to himself as quiet as physically possible, but loud enough so that at least Everly will hear. I now feel much more proud of myself for what we did.
Thank you.
Verly is just gonna try and keep her mouth shut to try not to start laughing, just because it is kind of funny.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, whatever. Good riddance. Noble suck. Anyway,
Yeah, I did meet one good noble in my lifetime.
really,
Yeah, shockingly.
there,
The one that looked after my homeland's domain that we lived in. Very nice fellow.
there's a few of them. Even in my dilapidated belief system in Vithera, there are some good nobles, and they had helped some kids escape. It's
You
just
remember
that
how I
they're no
mentioned?
longer around.
Yeah. You remember how I mentioned my big family? I don't remember if I mentioned to you. I know I mentioned to your brother as to what my mom is.
No, you mentioned what they are. They're freaking the best adventure ever. Dragon, platinum,
Yeah.
Dragon Mama.
Yeah, the thing is, there's a decent number of people in Leona who are not exactly friendly with dragons. Although, luckily, the Duke who looks o- the Duke who looks after my homeland, the area that we live in, started up a straight up a law that says anyone hurts her or anyone related to her, they get a prison sentence. Because she protected the kingdom, we ain't hurting her for no reason.
That's fair. Lily, I need your help. People are ordering so much help. You hear Maria cry at the back as more people
Kane
come
just
for
pulls back.
breakfast.
Be glad I didn't order food this time.
Shut up, Kane! And you sort of see them while they're mixing up like a cooking pot, like come out while they're calling Lily for like some assistance. Looks like I gotta go. But yeah, I'll see you guys later if you guys come by for lunch or dinner.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye, Lily. We need to go buy some things to clean up after a pig hunt we did a while ago. Ain't that right,
Man.
Lily? Or Everly?
You're really not making it very subtle, are you?
Oh, I don't think anyone gives a crap. I think it was very openly known as to what the hell he was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The thing with this, Everly, is a lot of the time with countries like this, they sometimes know what those nobles do and what they've done, but when they're in a foreign country, they don't have a way that they can explicitly do anything about it. However, they will usually look the other way if one of those corrupt bastards disappears.
Mm-hmm.
anyway, we should probably get to shopping because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to get in trouble if I do not get this little guy a collar.
Yeah, you go get the collar. I have a few things to do. I have two shops to stop by. I have to shop by Amber's. We'll meet up there. And I have to go to the jeweler's for. Oh, wait, no. There is no jeweler's, right?
No
Or?
jewelers in Asheville. There is
Okay,
one
yeah. I'll go to
further
Amber's.
near Ragnarok, though. Like, there's some villages near Ragnarok that do have jewelers, mostly because of their, like, you know, import and
Yeah.
export of certain things. Yeah.
I'll head over to Amber's shop. And then we can meet up at Brookman.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
And
And head out.
that's where we end the session after you guys made your plans.
We were so close.
I cannot just like leave you guys to get all your weapons and shit and then wait until everyone else does it because it's just gonna take longer.
You could.
Do you want to wait extra time before you could leave this place?
I have no issue with that because we can make more backstory shit pop up. But more lore pop up information for the stories.
Well, at least this little one shot was, amicable and you guys decided that it's canon.
It's canon now because we're not abandoning the baby.
Mm. How did you guys enjoy this?
It was
That was
fun.
fun.
The twist was surprising at the end of, and you should probably wake up.
Yeah, no, that threw me for a loop. I was like, what?
it That was my plan from the beginning, honestly.
I like how Kane had the mindset of just, come here, little piggy. Piggy,
I
stop
like how
running.
no one else questioned that Shara could not feel any life at all.
Ah, God,
Thor gave us a hint.
And no one questioned it. No one questioned Captain Crab either. Like, the only question why they knew freaking Vivi. It's so funny.
Actually, now that I think about it, Shara, if there was no signs of life, what the fuck was Captain Crab?
great question.
Didn't you also guys see a dream wraith at one point?
Yes.
Yeah, but honestly, assumes that was Vivi.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, motherfuckers.
Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't go even further off on being on the nose and just name Captain Crab Captain Charon.
No, I thought it would be funnier because I imagine Captain Crab having a drinking problem instead of a money problem, like Captain like Crab in freaking SpongeBob. He has a drinking problem,
Please
and
tell me
its
he's gonna
drinking
be the people
problem
we
is
see when we
basically
try to go to the.
drinking liquid gold.
Uh huh. Please tell me that he's the one that we're gonna see if we go to Ragnarok when we
You're
get to
speaking,
Ragnarok.
and yeah, sorry. Can you say that again? 13. You were speaking, and my mic muted. Like it just muted. Can you repeat
Please
that?
tell me that Captain Crab is the boat we're taking when we go back to Ragnarok eventually.
Who knows?
But yeah, I warn you now, if you show us a baby wolf, a baby hellhound like I showed you, I'm adopting him on the spot.
I wasn't expecting you guys to adopt the freaking like. I get it, it's cute and all, but I imagined you guys were gonna use it to like help with something else, like see if it was a dream or not. Because clearly, you know, dreams are powerful stuff.